Have you ever gotten an email that just looked a little off? Maybe it was from your bank asking for your password or a friend asking for money. You're not alone. Today I'm diving into the psychology behind why we fall for phishing scams and how the Solomon-Asch conformity theory plays a part in it. First, let's talk briefly about Solomon Asch and his famous conformity experiments from the 1950s. Asch was a social psychologist who demonstrated the power of conformity in groups. He showed that people would often conform to group pressure, even when the group's decision was clearly wrong. In his experiments, participants were asked to match the length of a line to 3 comparison lines, but the real test was whether they would go along with the incorrect answers given by actors planted in the group. Surprisingly, many did. This demonstrated that social pressure can significantly influence our decisions. So how does this relate to phishing scams? Well, phishing scams often exploit our tendency to conform, especially when we're uncertain. For instance, when you may be presented with a scenario that implies consensus or group action, such as messages stating other users have updated their details, don't be left out. The scammer is banking on you conforming to that perceived authority and group consent, much like Asch's participants conformed to the group's incorrect answers. But it's not just about authority. Phishing scams also play on our emotions, fear, urgency, and curiosity. They create a scenario where you feel you must act quickly to avoid trouble, like freezing your bank account or missing out on an important note from a friend. This emotional manipulation can override our ability to think critically. Another key factor is the diffusion of responsibility. And in a group setting, individuals often feel less responsible for their actions, thinking everyone else is doing it, so it must be okay. Similarly, when you receive a phishing email that looks like it's been sent to many people, you might think, if others trust it, so should I. This herd behavior is what scammers exploit to lure you in, so how can you protect yourself? Well, be skeptical. If an email or message seems off, double-check the details. Look for spelling errors, strange email addresses, and unsolicited requests for personal information. Always verify through official channels whenever possible. And remember, it's okay to take a moment to think before reacting. Understanding the psychology behind phishing scams can empower you to stay one step ahead. Remember, the more you know about how your mind works, the better you can protect yourself from being tricked. Thanks for watching. Let's talk more about this at www.secureyourcircle.com.